Hi guys, so it is Friday. I'm just not feeling it right now. Last night I told myself I would do a bunch of things. Like, I did not finish watching The Perfect Date. I didn't finish watching The Hate You Give. I also didn't finish watching The Notebook. I also didn't get to the page that I wanted to read of The Danish Girl. So I'm starting to stress out, guys. I'm just gonna read some of The Danish Girl because that's my main priority right now. So I'm gonna do that and I'll let you guys know. A.M. Like, it's 10:30. It's like I think it's an hour later. But I'm on page like 65 of The Danish Girl. I don't know how to feel about it because there's a lot of controversy on a lot of people talking about how it's kind of disrespectful for a non-gay or non-trans actor to play a trans character in a movie. So I never really viewed it like that. So now I'm kind of thinking, but it's okay. I kind of want to finish this either today or tomorrow. I only have that much left. I'm more than halfway through. I did want to finish this today, but I don't know if it's gonna happen but I think I'm gonna read some more of this right now. I was doing so good at the beginning of the reading rush. I don't even know what happened. My headache is coming back, so I'm gonna go read some of this and I'll let y'all know what happens. And what I find interesting is that the main character in this book is named by the author, because the main character in this book is also named Craig Thompson. So I don't know if this is his love story or him imagining a love story. First 100 pages is just talking about like his childhood. And he said when he was little, he looked at the world, like he hated the world so much and he had so much anger inside of him, and he would always get bullied at school. And I think a lot of people can relate to that. I know in yesterday's vlog, I said I didn't like it. It was because I was so bored and I had a headache. Honest, how can you enjoy a book if you have a headache? Yeah, I'm gonna continue this right now. And I just finished this book, so I have a lot of things to say about it. I'm going to settle at a 4 stars. So at first when I started it, it was kind of boring. I didn't really like it, but then I started getting more invested in it. Also, trigger warnings for sexual assault, because one of the characters does get sexually assaulted. Warning, there is a lot of mature graphics in here, like adult content, which I wish I was warned about, but I mean, how can you really warn somebody about that? But other than that, it was a really good book. I love that there was 2 characters in this book that had Down syndrome, and I just love the disability representation. The book went in a direction that I wasn't necessarily thinking of. This book talks a lot about Christianity and belief and religion, so if you're not a big fan of religion, this probably isn't the book for you, because the Bible and Christianity is talked about a lot in this book because it's a main part in the main character's life. He's always like worried about doing something because he's scared he's gonna go to hell, and he's just trying not to disappoint his parents. And I just loved the concept. It was really interesting. But yeah, that's all I have to say about the book. I'm gonna give it 4 stars, and this was to complete the challenge. Read a book the color of your birthstone, and I'm born in December and it's like a dark blue. So now I think I'm going to go update my journal. Guys, it is 1:40 in the afternoon and I just started The Shining. Buddy reading this with a friend from Snapchat. So basically, I didn't know he liked to read until I asked him what his favorite hobbies were, and then he's like, oh, I like reading horror books and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh my god, what type of horror books do you like to read? He's like, I like reading Stephen King and thrillers, and I've been wanting to read The Shining. And I'm like, I have The Shining. So then he's like, we should buddy read it. So we started buddy reading. Today we're only gonna read 20 pages just to start off, because we don't want to like start off too ambitious. Stephen King's writing style is definitely something I'm not used to, so it's something I have to get used to. I'm going to take a break. I have been reading way more of the Anastasia Claire. I have this much left, which is like almost 3.5 hours left of the audiobook. So I'm gonna go watch BookTube, and then I'm gonna do dishes. going to be returning Percy Jackson The Lightning Thief. I'm also going to return blankets, and I'm also going to be returning The Hate You Give. Oh guys, look at this earth. I cut some more things in my journal. I actually started my August spread, and this is my TBR shelf. I really like how it came out. I decided I'm not going to read the group book because I already have other books that I'm trying to read. Okay guys, so it is 2:49 in the afternoon, and I'm still listening to the audiobook of The Astonishing Club after I have this much left. And I want to say a few things about it. So I'm enjoying it a lot more, as I said, but I'm enjoying it a little bit more. I don't really like Lee's father. If you don't know who Lee is the main character of this book. And basically, Lee wants to be an artist. She loves painting, she loves sketching. And then her dad is so convinced that that's a waste of time, and he keeps going out of his way to change Lee's mind on what to do, when he just thinks that being an artist is not a stabilized career. And Lee's family is so broken. Like, her mom she's just very broken. Any scene that Lee describes her mom in, she seems broken. She just seems like completely out of it. And then her dad is just so hard on her. I love that I'm reading in the perspective of a Taiwanese. I think she's Taiwanese. I love reading her from her perspective and also learning some things from their culture, which I always love in a book, learning new things from different cultures or from different lifestyles. Okay guys, so my aunt still hasn't came to pick me up. I'm still waiting on her, but while I was waiting, I did get to my 20-page mark, and I only have this much left of The Astonishing Color of After, which I think I could definitely finish it today. So I'm just gonna listen to this before my aunt comes to pick me up. So I'll let you guys know what happens.